This is the FCTO Daily Forex News Report for the 30th of April 2013. The euro stays firm against the dollar after Italy's new Prime Minister Letta won his first confidence vote in the lower house by 453 to 153 votes. The new government is backed by Letta's own centre-left Democratic Party, Berlusconi's centre-right People of Freedom, as well as former Prime Minister Monti. Letta said that Italy will die of fiscal consolidation alone. Growth policies cannot wait any longer. He pledged to move quickly on measures to stimulate growth and create jobs, and would ease some of the austerity measures. Letta is expected to win a second vote on Tuesday in the Senate. Euro-US dollar breached the 1.31 handle overnight, but lacks follow-through buying to push it through the 1.3128 minor resistance so far. Also, while Euro-British pound recovered, it stays well below the 0.85 near-term resistance. Strength in the common currency is so far limited ahead of the European Central Bank meeting later this week. There have been increasing expectations for the ECB to cut rates from the current historical low of 0.75% to 0.5%. Today's data might show inflation sliding further to 1.6% year-on-year in April, staying well below the ECB's 2% target. The unemployment rate would probably climb to another record high at 12.1%. Recent PMIs posted show a risk of extending recessions, and Germany could slide into another recession. There should be room for the ECB to cut rates further. Meanwhile, there are also talks that the ECB will wait until it releases new projections on growth and inflation in June. Also, the ECB could be considering other ways of solving the credit squeeze instead of going fully fledged quantitative easing. In the US, the S&P 500 closed at a record high yesterday as boosted by growth-orientated stocks, but the dollar stayed soft in general. The Fed will kick off its two-day meeting today, and it's widely expected to keep policies unchanged. A focus is on whether recent weaker-than-expected data could prompt the Federal Open Market Committee to have a more cautious tone in the statement, but the overall impact could be muted. The more important events should be the ISM indices and non-farm payrolls to be released later this week. As for today, New Zealand building permits dropped 9.1% month-on-month in March, much worse than expectation of 2%. UK GFK consumer sentiment dropped to -27 in April. From Japan, household spending rose 5.2% year-on-year in March. The unemployment rate dropped to 4.1%. Industrial production rose 0.2% month-on-month, and retail sales dropped 0.3%. Looking ahead, German retail sales, GFK consumer sentiment and unemployment, Eurozone CPI and unemployment, UK mortgage approvals and M4 will be released in the European session. Canadian GDP will be a major focus in the US session and is expected to show a 0.2% month-on-month rise, while IPPI and RMPI will also be released. From the US, the main focus will be on consumer confidence, which is expected to rise to 60.3 in April, and the employment cost index, S&P CS house prices, and Chicago PMI will also be released. For all the news affecting the Forex market throughout the day, join us at forexcurrencytradingonline.co.uk. That's forexcurrencytradingonline.co.uk.